Last night during Thursday Night Football in a matchup between the Lions and the Cowboys, CeeDee Lamb suffered a concussion. Now, his concussion was actually visible. He went up to catch a ball in the end zone, came down, and hit his head on the ground. And he ended up having something called posturing or fencing. Now, what this is they are involuntary muscle movements after head injury. And they've called them impact seizures before. So what typically happens is you see that this person is on the ground after they've hit their head, and their fingers do weird things, like when Tua had his concussion, arms are doing things, but they are not in control of their ability to move their muscles at that time. It is typically short-lived, but what I will say is I will give the NFL credit for this is an immediate concussion diagnosis. There's no go into the tent. It is, you are immediately out of the game. You will not be returning, and you'll be entered into the concussion protocol. We know if there's this outward sign, this fencing or this posturing, that you have suffered brain damage at this time. Now, also interestingly enough, although it seems like it's more severe, it seems like, oh my goodness, he had his brain kind of take over and just had all these involuntary muscle movements happening, it actually doesn't really correlate to the severity of the symptoms or the severity of the injury. We've seen people who feel perfectly fine afterwards. So even if he went home last night and he felt perfectly fine, he'll still be in the concussion protocol. He still has to go through the steps to get back to return to play. But we can't necessarily expect that he's going to be out any longer than anyone else who sustains a concussion and doesn't have these immediate signs. So in general, if you see those signs, they do look very, very scary. They are not something to mess with. It is a clear automatic sign. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You have a concussion. But maybe don't be super afraid of, is this going to be a really prolonged recovery, because we're not seeing that. So again, CeeDee Lamb is out, concussion protocol. It was a Thursday night game, so he does have some extra time to get back before the next game. But he should be completely asymptomatic before he even starts doing tackles, and let alone getting into the game. So hopefully he heals up well and quickly. And if you ever see fencing or posturing, please know that it is a sign of brain damage. It is electrical information firing improperly in the brain, and you should really take it seriously in the moment.